friends, Michelle here from Scrappy Soul Sister, and I have an unboxing video for you here today. This is for the April limited edition kit for my Creative Scrapbook. And so, as always, it comes with a bunch of gorgeous flowers and embellishments, but I'm going to set those aside for the moment while we go through these gorgeous papers. So I believe the kit is based on Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Lavender Fields, but there are also a couple of Stamperia papers. And so this is the first one. Look at that gorgeous butterfly. Love the floral details, the tickets, etc. This is called International. Okay, I'm not sure what that is, but on the back is this lovely lavender wood grain. So that is gorgeous. I know I'll be using that in some manner. And look at the beautiful hydrangeas. I love hydrangeas, and so I have a bunch of them in my yard. I'll have to see if I have any pictures of them. Not that we have to be that literal, but if we do, that would be a fun paper to use. A little kitty, some beautiful elements to this with the words and the paper at an angle, a little graph paper on this side, the hydrangeas and florals, and then of course the little kitty paw prints. So cute. And so now we're starting with the Lavender Fields elements of the kit. And so here, let me see if I can fix my camera real quick because it feels like it's at a angle. There we go. So here are the stickers, and as always they have some great word sentiments, as well as some border strips, and then a lot of bee and honey elements as well, with the honeycomb and the dripping. Here's some bees, lavender, obviously the hats, the florals, just gorgeous. And then starting in with the paper, I don't know if you can see it, but there is lavender sprigs inset into that purple. This gorgeous cluster already started for you with the honey and the florals and honeycomb on the barcode strip there. And on the back, it's all about the honeycomb. And so it's great to have like a smaller pattern like this to go with the larger patterns. So that's nice that you have something like that. And so speaking of one of the larger patterns, this is called Buzz and Bloom. It is, I think it is dark brown leaning towards black. And so beautiful floral bouquets through there. And then on the back we have this all over lavender sprig. Very, very pretty. And we have some slides, so strips of slides with various images you would see at a lavender farm. So here we have the actual lavender rows and rows of plants, but we also have some window and some pantry scenes with honey and breads and lavender. Basket down here, some hats, a handbag. And then on the back we have kind of like little arrangements for the lavender with bees in some of them. And here we have an all over lavender piece against a lighter purple with a lot of the greenery showing through as well. And on the back is the the page with the tickets, the certificates, the library cards, just a lot of mixed paper sentiments that you can cut and layer, or you can leave as is so it looks layered for you. Now I don't know, for you all, we have some lavender fields actually relatively close to us, so I'm going to have to dig through my photos and see what I might have from lavender fields. But again, you don't have to get that literal. They're just a nice, beautiful image to go with your everyday pictures. There is a lot of honey jars through here with the bees, the flowers, and on the back, oh my gosh, so cute. Look at all those little bees with some honeycomb just barely visible in that background. And here we have a scene along the bottom of the page with the bike and the lavender plants and baskets and handbags. And then this one is more of a little floral ditzy print with some really nice balance of small to medium flowers on it. And then here is it's called Lavender Skies. It has the notebook page, the layers behind it. So really great jumping up point that you can use as is and just do your cluster here and build up around it if you want, a little journaling, and bam, you're done. It looks like it has a lot of depth, but it would have a very slim profile in your scrapbook. Oh, and look at that. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I love how it is on a journal type of page, so it has, you know, the ability to write some things as well if you would like. I'm not really sure how I would use this. I'm gonna have to put my thinking cap on. You can even, you know, use half of it either way, maybe half of it. I might do something like that where I use part of it and then maybe do some mixed media coming this way so that I can still use, well, then I wouldn't be able to use this. I don't know. This is where it's like choices. Which one do I like the most? I really like this, but Simple Stories usually has something like this in their kit. I don't see this very often, so it makes me want to play with it. And here we have another all over floral print. More of the bees. This is on more of a honey toned background. And then on the other side is kind of a French kitchen inspired look with the lavender, the honey, the tile. Life is beautiful. So nice play on words over there. And then the background looks like little masks of the images. This is obviously like a little lavender bouquet, but it's just the shadow of it, which I think is really cool. I don't know if I've seen that before, so very nice. We have our tags. This side has the images, etc. And then this side has more images, but also some journaling opportunities. We have our journal page, so this is always one of my favorites. And then these, you can cut out the little blocks, and same here, you can cut these out or you can use as is, whatever your heart desires. A little library card, and then on the back is this black all over lavender print. So when there's not a whole lot of it, it's nice to have a little dark action going on. A lot of these pages are a little bit lighter, and that little hint of black or dark brown will make them pop a bit. And here are our 3x4 images. So cute. And they do have, it looks like, just the one this one here that you can turn like this. Of course, the floral, you could do that as well. And then a green stripe on the back. We have our 4x6, and this one has a couple that are vertical, and then the other 4 are horizontal. And this is very pretty. I love that purple with the florals. So all that is very fun. You also receive 2 different packs from Lavender Fields. This one is the floral bits, and this is 38 pieces. I'm just going to go ahead and bust these out because 38 pieces isn't a whole lot, and they're mostly going to be flowers, right? So should be pretty easy to kind of get a feel of what is in the kit. There's a few larger ones, and then a few smaller little bees and a few smaller little florals. So nice balance of sizes there. Let me move those out of the way. We have our bits and pieces from Lavender Fields, and this one I will spread out at the end as there are 86 pieces and they need to be organized a little bit, so I'll set those over here as well. You also receive a cut file. So this one is a floral cut file, which is apropos. You will receive a stencil. This one is from Little Birdie, and it's just kind of a hint of handwriting, words and such, but they're not legible. And so I like that because it doesn't limit you to certain phrases or sayings. And then you receive your florals. All of these are from Little Birdie, it looks like. And so we have a ivory, we have a lavender, and we have a purple that has a few different colors in it. But all of these look, very easy to use. There are a couple with some higher profiles that you can either leave as is if you don't mind the thickness, or you can remove those centers pretty easily. All right, let me go ahead and spread these out, and I will also grab my distress colors that I plan on using with this kit. All right, so here are all of the images. There are quite a few, right? So 86 pieces. And so here are some of the larger images. The window. I love this round element, kind of as a throwback to that 12 by 12 patterned paper with the word Serenity there. We have our hats. We have a few tickets, or ticket-like pieces, some smaller words, a couple transparencies, all of our honey influence pieces here, handbags and baskets with lavenders and honey in it, all of our smaller elements, which is nice to have, right? For scale, to have large, medium, and small pieces. And then our florals. So a couple of larger clusters here, and then some smaller pieces, or pieces in vases or in planters. We have a ticket piece. We have a couple on shelves here. We have our gorgeous hearts, a bicycle, and then word strips and words that you can use as titles. So golden, amazing, buzz and bloom, and anything is possible, beautiful day, and then our word strips. So let me get back to you with our ink colors. All right, so for the distress colors, This one was, at least when it came to purples, I'm going to say right off the bat, it was a bit challenging. But let's start with the greens. I picked old paper and forest moss for the greenery that is in here. I did dried marigold and wild honey for the yellows, either from the honey or from the flower centers and some of the little wheat bits. I picked Dusty Concord, I think matches really well for the darker lavender. I have Victorian Velvet and Seedless Preserves for some of that mid-range colors in the flowers. Villainous Potion, you know, and I know when you're looking at the dark part of it, it feels like it is way too dark. The Dusty Concord matches better, but when I pulled my cards, this side has the color just directly onto it, but this side is with water. And if it is, if you add enough water to it, then you'll get some of this light shade. And so, so that's why I included that. So those are the colors I'll be using throughout the month with the kit. So that is the end of my processing or unboxing video. Thank you for joining me. And I hope that you liked this kit as much as I am sure that I will. But if you hang on and watch the close-ups, I will have the 4 layouts that I created with the kit, so you have a better idea of how you can use it. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you on my next video.